What's up, Vanamom? I'm back with another video. So in today's video, if you guys haven't read the title already, because I know some of y'all don't be reading, I'm going to be doing another story time video on my girls trip to Vegas. And when I tell you guys that this trip was eventful, crazy, and one for the books, let me tell you. So let me go ahead and get this video started, but I do want you guys to notice that I am wearing a customized t-shirt by myself, and stay tuned to the end of this video because one of these t-shirts could be yours. So let's get started. So I recently, I just came back from Vegas. I went to Vegas Friday night, which was the 16th, and I stayed until Monday night, which was 19th. So I flew out Friday night, and your girl flew Southwest. I would be doing that Spirit. $30 flights? I think not. So I flew out Southwest. I got to Vegas at about 11:50 at night, and I had went out there for my friend Desire's 22nd birthday. Shout out Desire. But yeah, so I got to Vegas at like 11:50. I got picked up from the airport, and my hotel was like 4 minutes away from the airport. I stayed at the Blue Greens Vacation Club, and actually my room was pretty decent. Like, it was the size of like a small apartment. We had a suite, so our rooms were conjoined. We had a total of 3 showers, 2 washer and dryers, and each room had its own kitchen and dining table, and yeah, all that type of stuff. So when I first get out there, I had 3 friends that actually drove out there that day. So they had been out there since 11 o'clock in the morning, so they were like tired. They didn't want to do nothing. But me and my friend Anaya had both flew. And so we were like, you know, like it's Vegas. Like, Vegas don't sleep. Like, you're trying to go outside. So I had my Fat Tuesday cut, and I was like, okay, like, let's go get a Fat Tuesday. So we hopped in the Uber, and we took Uber to the Luxor, and then it took us a minute to find Fat Tuesday, but Fat Tuesday was located in Mandalay Bay. So we went to Mandalay Bay, got our Fat Tuesday, and I was like, bro, like, your girl is hungry. Like, I cannot do this. Like, I need some food. So then after we left that Tuesday, the boys wanted to go to a bar, so we went to the bar. They got a Modelo, and then after we left the bar, we went to this place at the Luxor called, I think it's called All American or American, but it's like a 24-hour restaurant. So you go to the American, and I'm the only one that wants to eat, so then I feel bad at this point because I'm like, dang, I just dragged my fat self, you know, and everyone has to follow me. So I'm like, let me order some chicken wings. So I ordered some chicken wings, and then I'm like, let me get medium because, you know, I like hot stuff, but I don't know how hot their food is. I ordered these chicken wings, and they brought me blue cheese. When I tell you, I was ready to square up. Your girl was ready to fight because I dipped it in there, and at first I was like, this don't look like no ranch. And I was right. Like, who gives blue cheese for wings? Like, if you order boneless wings, or if you eat your wings with blue cheese, we are not friends. I cannot talk to you. You're weird. So at this point, I was just mad. I was like, I just want to go home. Like, it's a wrap. Like, I cannot do this. So I packed up my food. I made them give me a ranch. I didn't even end up eating my food. And then, you know, we went back to the hotel, and we called it a night. The next day brings us to Saturday morning. So Saturday morning we wake up, and like I said, like, we had our own kitchen. So we drove to Walmart, and we got like all breakfast stuff to make. And yeah, I think I had got like a cup of noodle or something, and I just made the noodles to eat in the morning. And what did we do Saturday? I'm really trying to think, like, what did we do Saturday? Oh, so then Saturday, was that Saturday? Hold on. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Saturday, then after that, like, yeah, that's what happened. No. What did we do Saturday? Okay, my bad, I had to think about it for a second. So then Saturday, we, so we went to Walmart, we got the food to make for the next morning's breakfast, and then Saturday we got up and then we all went outside. So we went to the fashion show mall, and I had got these earrings, and then I had got some sunglasses. And then my friend wanted to go to the sugar factory, so we go to the sugar factory. And mind you, there's 6 people that came with us, including myself. So we go to the sugar factory, they sit us down, and we all order. Now your girl, like, I'm not about to go on no vacation and eat no regular stuff and do no regular stuff. So me and my friend had ordered a steak, so I ordered steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Everybody else orders their food, so we eat our food, and literally the food is so bomb. Like, the meat, I didn't even have to cut it, it was just falling apart. It was so delicious, so flavorful. If you guys go to the sugar factory, I recommend eating there. So I get my food, and then we eat, and it's so bomb. And yeah, so everybody eats, and the waiter is just so nice, so patient. So we go to pay, and mind you, like, I ordered the most expensive plate. Like, my plate is literally like, I think it's like $43. So I go to pay for my food, and then like one of these girls, like, she goes to the bathroom, and this is my friend's friend, so like I don't know her like from a can of paint. So she goes to the bathroom, and then like we all pay, and then like we can't find her. Like, we're like, where is she? So then she comes back, she gets her food, and then like we all leave. And then like when we leave, like, she's running out. Like, why are you running? Like, why are you running? So we go outside, and then like we're like, oh, like, let's go back into the mall. So then like we go back into the mall, and like she's dipping hella fast, and we're like, girl, like, why are you running? And she's like, I didn't pay, hurry up. And we're like, what do you mean you didn't pay? Like, this girl literally ordered some chicken wings. Like, how expensive was your meal? Like $12. Like, if anybody should run out, it should have been me. But like, I don't do that. Like, I never dine and dash. Like, I have friends that are servers. Like, that's just rude. That's just out of pocket. If you don't have many, then don't come outside. So then at this point, I'm just irritated. I'm like, bro, like, I done left him a tip. Like, now he's gonna have to use the tip to cover her bill. Like, now he thinks we're ratchet. Like, bruh. So yeah, so then we leave, we trip around the mall, and then we leave there. And then after we do that, we just like walk around the strip, you know, trip around, all that. And then at this point, like, everybody's tired, so then we go back to the room and we go get ready. And then Saturday night, we want to go to Dre's. Now Dre's is like this pop-up nightclub, and Yo Gotti's performing. So it's like hip-hop music and that type of stuff. So my sister-in-law ended up knowing the promoter, so I messaged the promoter like, hey yo, like, I'm trying to get in, like, what's up? So he's like, I can get all the girls in for free, and the guys are free until 11:15. Now, but by the time that we had got into the club, like, it was 11:45. So the boys, the cover fee was originally $60, but they reduced the price to $40 because my name was on the guest list. So we go in, and like, don't lie, like, this club is popping. And this is my first time like at a 21 and up club, and like, it's literally popping. Like, I'm having such a good time. Like, they're slapping everything, like, you know, like, it's really cool. They did have a few like old people in there, but like, it's cool. And literally, like, the boys, like, I had ordered myself a double shot of dulce, and I was cool off of that. But literally, like, the boys kept ordering drinks. Like, those 2 boys that came with us, and they must have ordered 10 adioses each. And they just kept passing to me. They're like, passing it to me. They're like, here, drink it. We in Vegas here. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, at this point, like, I'm mixing liquor. Like, I'm doing the most. But I'm like, you know what? It's Vegas, YOLO. So I'm just taking them back to back. And when Yo Gotti came on, to be honest, like, he was kind of weak and he had a big old forehead, but other than that, like, the club was cool. So all of us decided to wear heels, and I'm literally wearing like 4-inch thigh high black heels. So I'm like, I'm not doing this, I'm taking my shoes off. So I took my shoes off and my other friends took our shoes off. And if you guys have been to Vegas before, like, they have designated rideshare spots where the Lyft drivers and Uber drivers pick you up. So we're literally walking barefoot on the strip, like, for 30 minutes trying to find the rideshare, and we're all drunk, and like, oh my goodness, like, I couldn't find it, and everybody was telling me, like, put your shoes on, like, she nasty, look at her. But I'm like, bro, like, leave me alone, like, you don't know how it feels. And when I tell you that my feet were black, like, it must have been as black as this remote. Like, it was literally disgusting. I was so disgusted with myself by the time I got to the hotel room. And yeah, so we end up finding our ride share, and then we get in the ride share, and it's like a white Toyota Sienna. So we get in, and it's this old man driving. I'm like, oh my god, like, he looks like he doesn't really want to pick us up, like, he just, you know, I don't know about this Uber. So we get in, and he literally has lights like in his car, like it looks like we're at the club. And then we get in, and he passes all a microphone, and he has on the back of his car, on the back of the back seat of his car, on the head part, he has screens, and this man literally has karaoke in his car. And like, it was the most lit Uber ever. Like, honestly, like, that should have been a commercial. Like, it was more lit than the club. He was breaking to the beat. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna insert the videos. Like, he was so cool. His name was Martin. Shout out to Martin. But yeah, so after that, we go back to the room, and I had brought a gallon with me to Vegas. So we just go back to the room, and we're taking shots. And literally, I had brought these shot glasses, and it's called a tube shot, and it was 1.5 milliliters each. And I was bleeped up, like, your girl was turned. And then, like, so we go back to the room, and then they're like, you know, I don't do anything, I just drink occasionally. And then they decide, like, they're gonna pop Molly. So then they're popping Molly, and I'm just like, okay, like, I don't do that, but do you? And then they're like doing, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all do this? Because I don't. So I'm literally just like, so then we all go to sleep, and then the next day we wake up, and it's Sunday. So Sunday, they're all like literally slumped, like, bro, like, we out here in Vegas, like, wake your game up. So me and my friend and I were like, you know what, like, we just gonna go out without them. So then we get ready, and I go on Groupon, and I get a Groupon for the Eiffel Tower viewing deck. Now, if you guys know me, or you see my last video of my story time of my trip to Mexico, I am deathly afraid of heights. I don't like going on the roller coasters. I don't like going on escalators. I don't like going on stairs. If I see a roller coaster on TV, my knees buckle. So, but I'm like, you know what? Let me get out. Like, you know, I'm out here. Like, I'm just trying to get a good picture. So we get ready. Then we go to the Eiffel Tower. And like, when you see the Eiffel Tower, like, it doesn't look that big. Like, when you're just looking out from the outside. So we get in, and then like, I'm starting to feel nervous. Like, I'm like, bro, like, I don't know if this is a good idea. So then, like, hold on, literally, what is playing? What is that? Like, sorry. So then, like, we go to the elevator, and I'm like, bro, like, I think I gotta pee, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And my friend's like, dude, like, you're tripping, like, just come on. So we get in the elevator, and we get up there, and like, I'm starting to put my back to the wall and like grabbing on. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know if I can do this. And I'm like sinking down, like going up the elevator. And then the tour guide is like, we are now 400. And I'm like, man, please don't say how high we are. Like, I cannot. So the Eiffel Tower in Vegas is half the size of the real Eiffel Tower. So I was 561 feet up in the air. So when I got out, like, I'm literally holding on to the railing the whole time. And it's not that I was afraid that I was gonna fall, because it's steel and I'm Cajun, so I knew I wasn't gonna fall. It was just the fact that like, damn, I'm high up. So yeah, we were up there, and then I was acting like a wimp for a minute, and then I was like, you know what, let me stop. So I ended up letting go. We took our pictures, and that was that. So after that, me and my friend Anaya are walking on the strip, and some guy approaches us, and he's from this thing called the night crawl. So he explains to us that the night crawl is basically this thing where they take a bunch of people in a group, and then they take us to bars, and they take us to clubs. We don't have to pay no cover fee, we don't have to stand in line, and we get free drinks. So I'm like, yeah, like, sign me up. So he like, oh my god, where's my drink? So he's like, it's $100 per person. So I'm like, bet. So there's 6 of us, and then I was like, some of us don't have money like that, obviously, you know, running out on, oh my god, that was not planned. I was like, some of us don't have money like that, like this girl just stole some chicken nuggets, I mean chicken wings. So he's like, oh, okay, well, since it's somebody's birthday, I'll give you 1 ticket free. So we're like, okay. So me and Anaya pay, and then he's like, okay, well, the first stop is at the porch at Hooters, and you guys have to be there at 8 o'clock. So I'm like, okay. So we go back to the room and we get ready, and my friend had been wanting to go eat at a buffet. She was like, bro, like, I want to eat at this birthday dinner, and I want to eat at the Botanical. So I'm like, okay, like, let's go to the Botanical. And then like, when she said Botanical, I was like, bro, that doesn't sound like an actual word. Like, show me the word you're trying to say. So she shows me the word, and I'm like, okay, that looks like Botanical. So then the buffet is at Caesar's Palace. So we pull up to Caesar's Palace, pull up to the valet, and I asked the man, like, excuse me, like, where's the Botanical? And he's like, the what? I'm like, the Botanical, like the Botanical buffet. And he's like, you mean the Bacchanal? I was like, right, you guys got me out here sounding hella illiterate. So we pull up to the Bacchanal, and there's a really big line, but because we're in a large group, like, we got to cut the line. So we cut the line, and it's $70. I do not like this. So then we cut the line, and it's $70 per person. So we get in, and mind you, like, at this point it's already like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we have to be at the bar at 8. The latest we could be there is 9:30. So we eat, and the food is good. You know, it wasn't worth $70 because I feel like I should have been there longer to enjoy the food more, but it was good. So then after we leave there, we go back to the hotel, we get ready, and then we head to Hooters. So by the time we get to Hooters, it's already 9:30, and they changed locations at 9:45. So we get our free drink, and then yeah, we get our free drink, and then we head to the MGM Grand, and we're gonna go to another bar. Now, I thought we were taking a bus there. We weren't, we walked. So we're walking, we go to the MGM, and then when we go to the MGM, we go to Level Up. It's a bar. The bar was cool. It was like an arcade type of bar. But the thing that I was mad about is, like, they didn't specify that the only free drinks you were gonna get is at the first stop. After that, all the drinks were discounted. So we're chilling at the bar for a minute, and then we go to the club, which is like a couple feet away from the bar, and it's called the Hakkasan. Now, my friend tried to get in, and mind you, they told us that they had a dress code. So she's wearing like this lacy, like kind of like a lingerie type shirt, but she doesn't have a bra underneath, but the lace is like covering her boobs. So the lady tells her that, like, she's not following dress code and she can't get in. So then she's mad, so then she leaves with one of her other friends to go back to the room to change. And then, you know, we all get in, and then, like, my feet are hurting again. So we go to the bathroom, and somebody's actually selling sandals. So we buy sandals for $15, and then like this club is actually popping. So then at 11:30 we change locations again, and we go to the foundation room, which is an upstairs lounge at the MGM. So we go up there, and the view is actually really nice, but this lounge didn't have a DJ, and it just wasn't a lot of people in there. So we stayed there till about 12:30, and the lounge closed at 1. So then after that we went back down to the Hakkasan. My friend linked back up with us in the club, and literally like it was so fun. Like the DJ was popping, like they had like these big old things, and it blew smoke at you, and then they had like confetti flying everywhere, and then they had like these big old balloons look like a beach ball, and they were throwing them, and like we even got to pop one, and it was so fun. And like literally it was just turned, like they were shaking booty. Like I'm gonna insert the videos, like these girls were really going crazy. So come towards the end of the night, we're like in a group of people, and there's like this Asian guy and this white guy, and now they're like getting in our thing, like, you know, trying to dance with us and everything. And then like they grab all of our wrists, and they like want us to pump our arms with them. So then like we're doing it, but then we're like, bro, like this is stupid, like I'm not trying to do that. So then like the Asian guy's cool, and then like the white guy tries to dance with my friend Anaya. So then like she's like talking to him whatever, but she doesn't really want to dance with him. So then he moves to my friend Desire, and my friend Desire was like, boy, and let's go buy me a drink, I'm not about to dance with you. And then he was like, oh, like we don't need alcohol to have a good time. So he's drinking a Bud Light, and she's like, well, are you gonna give me some of your beer? And he's like, we don't need alcohol to have a good time. So then he starts pulling me, like he pulled my wrist literally so hard, like oh my god, my wrist was hurting. So he was like trying to pull me to come dance with him. I was like, I don't want to dance with you. Like I showed on my phone, I was like, I have a boyfriend, like no, that's out. And he's like, I just want to dance. And then I'm like, bro, like I don't want to dance with you. So then he keeps pulling my wrist, and he wants me to like dance on my friend, but I'm like, bro, like I don't want to dance with you. So at this point I'm hiding behind the 2 boys that we brought, and then like they tell him like, bro, she's not trying to dance with you, like back off, like you're doing too much. And at this point like I'm gonna tell security, like bro, get bro out of here. So they exchange words or whatever, and then like he leaves me alone, and then we stay at the club a little bit longer, and then we leave, I want to say like around like 3 something in the morning. So we left, and when we left, like they were waiting for us outside the club, and the white guy was like, there she goes right there. So at this point I'm walking fast, I'm like, oh no honey, you're not going to get me. And then he's like, why is she walking so fast? So literally like I'm speed walking, I'm like, I'm out of here. So then we go back to the hotel, we drink a little bit more, then we call it a night. Then the next day checkout is at 10. So me and my friend Anaya had to just trip around the strip all day and find something to do, because our flights weren't until 10 o'clock at night. So we went to the mall, tripped around the mall, then we went to the Rio. The Rio buffet was so good, you guys. Like it was $35 per person, and it was literally so bomb. After we left the Rio, like we literally didn't have anything to do, so we kicked it at the airport for like 4 hours. And then when I got back home, I was so dead. I'll insert the picture right here of how I looked. Like I literally hated Vegas at that point. And yeah, all in all though, like it was a great trip. If I have any advice to you guys, or could do the trip all over, I would say if you're gonna go on vacation, just make sure that you set aside money for the vacation. Not saying that I'm the richest person in the world, but if I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna make sure that I have money, because running out on a check when you're in a group of people or asking people to pay for you, like, you know, like it's just not something that you want to do. So yeah, I would say if you're gonna go on a trip, just make sure that you're financially ready for that trip. There's nothing wrong with canceling and telling your friends that you just don't have money right now. Another advice tip that I would have is that check what time is checkout at your hotel and plan your flight accordingly after that, because literally I was walking around the strip all day. And also I would say, girls, pack a pair of flip-flops. inside your purse, because when you take those heels off and you're walking on the floor, it doesn't seem that big to you because you're drunk and you know your feet hurt, but that's nasty and you don't want to do that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry for not being consistent, but you know your girl be going through life. But hold on just one second, I do have something for you guys. So I am going to be doing my first ever giveaway. Now these shirts that I got made from this one app called the Shirt app, and I just don't like the way the picture came out. I would like the colors to be a little bit more brighter. So if you guys actually like these t-shirts, I will start making them and I will start selling them. But until I get people saying that they actually want to purchase t-shirts, I'm not going to put my time into doing so. But if you guys do like this t-shirts and want to participate in my giveaway, all you have to do is these things. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. You're already here. It's not that hard. And if you haven't subscribed already, all you have to do is click on the little subscribe button and then you'll be a part of the Vanamob. So subscribe to my channel, go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below. And if you haven't liked my other videos, go ahead and like my other videos. The person that I see like and commenting the most, I will give one of these shirts away to you. You don't have to pay for shipping and handling, and if you are close enough, we could even do a meetup. So this shirt that I have here is a white woman's small. This is also it's like a unisex though, so it could be a men's small. It's kind of big though, so if you fit a medium, it will fit you. And yeah, that's me on your shirt. And yeah, so go ahead and enter my giveaway. Subscribe, like, and comment on my videos, and this shirt could be yours. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I talk so much. I don't really even know how long ago I was talking for. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video ASAP. And yeah, please follow me on all my social media accounts that will be posted right after this. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh, I didn't even introduce my dog. This is my dog Millie, guys. If you guys want me to do videos with her, let me know. But until next time, I'm out.